Hello, my name is Casey. I'm presenting today. Here is my name, Casey Edwards. It is January 1st, 2026, as you can see there. Hello, okay. So I'm presenting on intestinal, prokaryotic, and eukaryotic interactions. Let's see. Okay, an introduction. So today I'll be presenting on a positive interaction between prokaryotes' gut bacteria and the eukaryotic intestinal epithelial cells. The human gut contains trillions of bacteria, and they live in close association with the cells lining the intestine. And rather than this being a harmful interaction, these bacteria form a mutualistic relationship with the epithelial cells, meaning that both cell types benefit from the interaction. That's why we take our probiotics and our prebiotics and our postbiotics, because these gut bacterium help us. Okay, here is my drawing. I also have it here in case you wanted to see it. In person. I'll upload a picture. We're going to be referencing this as I speak. Okay, so let's see if I can move myself up here. Perfect. Okay, so overview of the cells. In the illustration, the two different cell types are shown at a relative scale. The bacterial cell is much smaller and represents a prokaryotic organism. It lacks a nucleus and a membrane-bound organelles, but it does have a cell wall, ribosomes, and DNA located in the nucleoid region. So if we go back and look at, there we go, look at the picture. Here we can see that there is a cell wall, plasma membrane. These dots are the ribosomes in the nucleoid region. This cell is about 5 micrometers large, while the intestinal cell over here is 25 micrometers. It can range from 20 to 30, but this one's about 25. Okay, the intestinal epithelial cell is a eukaryotic cell, and it's larger. It contains a nucleus, mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, and other membrane-bound organelles, like lysosomes and all that. These support the complex cellular functions. These epithelial cells form the lining of the intestine, are in constant contact with the gut bacteria. So, what the bacteria does. It benefits the host by producing short-chain fatty acids from digesting things like food that are in our gut, and that's during the fermentation of dietary fiber. These molecules diffuse out of the bacterial cell and reach the epithelial cell surface. Once there, short-chain fatty acids serve as an important energy source for the epithelial cells and act as a signaling molecule that food is in the gut. This helps epithelial cells maintain proper function and supports the integrity of the intestinal lining. So if we go back to the picture, you can see here the little dots coming out of the bacterial cell and into the little receptors of this intestinal cell. You see them over here, and they're kind of the metabolites of the bacterial cell. Okay, epithelial cell contributions. Intestinal epithelial cells also support beneficial bacteria. These cells secrete a mucus layer along their surface, which creates a stable and nutrient-rich environment for the bacteria to live near the intestinal wall. The mucus helps beneficial bacteria remain in the gut, kind of sticks to them. It also prevents the bacteria from entering the epithelial cell and creating harmful interaction. And it also traps nutrients, and it allows the bacteria to kind of eat the nutrients that are trapped into the mucus. It allows the bacteria to thrive, and it provides the metabolic benefits to the host. And if we go back, we can see that in the picture as well. These little soft cloudy things are the mucus coming out of the intestinal cell, helping the bacterium. Okay, so this is a mutualistic communication form. It's bidirectional between the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cells. Bacteria influence epithelial cell metabolism and health through the release of beneficial metabolites, while epithelial cells shape the bacterial community by providing a stable habitat. Rather than acting independently, these cells work together to maintain balance in the gut. They are very important. And in conclusion, the interaction between gut bacteria and intestinal epithelial cells is a clear example of a positive mutualistic relationship. And through the metabolic exchange and supportive signaling, both cell types benefit. This interaction plays a very essential role in maintaining intestinal health and demonstrates how different cell types can cooperate within the human body. Okay, and here are my sources. Once again, my name is Casey. It is January 1st, 2026. And here is my drawing, which will be uploaded. I did hand draw it. Let's see. Yep. Thank you so much for watching.